Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today is exciting because guess what came in the mail? The packaging is so stinking cute, okay? I'm definitely keeping this cute little box that it came in. So stinking, like, just kaleidos 1000% gets should get an award for their packaging. So it came with a cute little invitation. Here's the outside package. I've swatched this already. If you follow me on my makeup Instagram, then you will have seen it. And here's the palette. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Like, look how cute and adorable. And here are these shades. So much. So today I'm going to do like a little Valentine's-y toot. There's some little stars that I'm gonna apply to my eyeballs and use. So how's everybody doing on this fabulous day? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this palette. I bought the It's Bats eyeshadow palette and it has been months, and I get it, it's one woman show. You know, I get that sometimes palettes are going to take a while. However, they need to take some notes from Kaleidos. I'm just gonna say that. So a fun, cute little story time. Okay, so like a really cute, funny story time, since I'm gonna do like a Valentine's Day look. I think I should talk to you about my husband, since I'm gonna be doing like a little Valentine's Day look. I think it's only fitting, don't you? There's one eyeball. Okay, so now I've learned my lesson with these. These are not meant for your eyeballs, by the way. So it is no fault of the sticker that it is not wanting to. Actually brought it. Actually took these from my daughter. It is not any fault of the actual sticker itself that it's not sticking. It is not meant for eyeballs and skin. This is what we have. I'm gonna recreate this here and show you what I did. So I am going to be using, I already showed you the palette. I'm going in with this shade in the crease, and then I'm going in with this shade and this shade all over the lid. So yeah, my husband and I went to the same high school. I did not know him per se. That's a dirty brush. Let's get it on. I did not know him. I wasn't friends with him or his friends in school. I mean, I knew of him. He was a football boy. I knew of him. I didn't know him. And I didn't even know really him. I kind of knew, I'd heard of his family. So like I said, I'd seen him around. I've heard of him. Nothing crazy. But he was in high school. We were in high school together, and I was that kid that was like all about my studies. I wanted to go to a really expensive college. Like, I was just dead set and determined to go to like college at the time. And I wanted to be a emergency doctor. An emergency room doctor, like an ER doctor. The reason I never ended up pursuing that career, off topic, was because I don't have the stomach for it. I just don't. I had to be realistic. Like, you can't. I don't have the stomach for that. I cannot. I'm like, not only do I not have the stomach, but to have to give someone like bad news about like, I don't know, I just couldn't do it. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart. Anyway, so back to my story. I was dead set on my, like, 1000% set on becoming an emergency room doctor. And so I was fully focused on my studies. This was my junior year. This was my junior year. And my husband was a senior at this time. And he, like I said, played football. So, like, occasionally the football boys would come into the library and they would, like, I guess, finish studies that they hadn't done. And it just so happened that this one particular day, I was in the library, he was in the library, and I was on the computer doing work. And I remember him coming and sitting by me and trying to just, I don't know what he was trying to discuss. He was discussing something. He was trying to flirt, basically. I remember thinking, and I didn't even know who he was. I just remember this boy, like, sitting next to me, trying to flirt with me while I was on the computer doing work, trying to get my education to become this emergency room doctor. Little did I know I would not follow that career, because I would later realize that I just don't have the heart. But I was dead set on that was the career that I had chosen. And it was because I was so intrigued by the human body. I still am fascinated by humans. And their anatomy, everything. Like, I'm just fascinated by it. I mean, like, we are an incredible species. Anyways, so he had sat by me on this computer and he was dead set trying to, like, discuss something with me, and I was, like, trying to do a paper for class. It was, like, an extra credit. And in this point in my life, I was really, really focused on trying to do whatever I could to get a scholarship for college. Any essays that needed to be done, I was trying to do them. I was trying to do everything and anything to get into a college. Dead set trying to get into a college. And so I had decided that I was going to, the shimmer I used is Celestial, but I want a little bit more of a reddy tone, so I'm gonna pop Nebula in there as well. Anyway, so he was sitting by me at this computer, and he was trying to talk to me, and I remember getting so irritated because, like I said, I was trying to do some work. And I'm the kind of person, like, if I'm trying to get something done, don't bother me. Now is not the time to talk. Unless it is a severe emergency, please don't bother me. And he, on the other hand, was just, you know, I don't think he had work to do. He was just in there because, like I said, sometimes they would bring the football kids in there just to, I think, like, catch up on work or, like, do the work that they might need to do so that they could keep their grades up and play. And so me, being me, I just got up. I kind of, like, death glared him and then got up, and I definitely had resting bee face back then, and I didn't know that I had resting bee face, but your girl had it. So I got up and walked away and went and sat at a table because I was like, okay, he's not gonna stop talking and I need to get this done. So I got up to walk and go to this table to finish it. And he followed me to the table. And I'm like, you gotta be, did you not get it that I'm not interested in what you are doing or what you are trying to sell here, salesman? So he continues to try and talk to me at this table, and I just looked up and I was like, just like that, like, can I help you? And he's like, the bell rang, like, right at, he literally was saved by the bell. Aw, Screech. So I left and I had a friend in there with me at the time in the library, and she was doing something else. And I remember her coming up to me and she was like, "Oh, are you okay? Like, you look a little like frazzled or whatever." And I was like, "Girl, this kid just tried to like discuss stuff with me, and he was pretty cute, but like I was focused, and she told me his name, she knew him." And I was like, "Well, he's so cute, I'm gonna marry him and have his babies." Never in a million years did I actually think that I was gonna actually marry him and have his babies, but here we are, almost 10 years together and 3 years married, and I had his babies. So I thought that was a cute little Valentine's Day story to just discuss and talk about. Also a little bit creepy. I still think it's slightly like off, but it's funny how the universe works. And I'm back, and the face is done. So I went in with my Comet Catcher and my Moon Cruiser as my highlight. I mixed those two together. Whoa, that could have been bad. I mixed those two together. For my blush, I went ahead and I took this shade as my blush with a little bit of these two. So I just kind of like did, and then I have that as blush today. And then I bronzed my face with my warm and medium bronzing palette from Kaleidos. So today is a 1000, basically minus the foundation and the lip. Everything is Kaleidos. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what my thoughts are on this palette. I absolutely love Kaleidos' formula. They are one of my favorite. Their standout shades are their shimmers for sure, 1000%. Let me actually zoom you in. So I zoomed you in so you could actually see what I did to my eyes. This heart came out a little wonky. This one came out better, but stepping on my comfort zone again, using a little bit of colors. I actually really do like it. It came out super cute. It came out really cute, and I really do like the way the tones look together. I'm gonna zoom you back out and I will give you my final thoughts. So final thoughts. I love this palette. Kaleidos has one of my favorite eyeshadow formula, especially on their shimmers. But Angelica, literally, I cannot. She outdid herself. Her and Kaleidos, they just created the cutest little color story. And the shimmers are spectacular. Like, the camera will not even pick up on the beautifulness of these shades. I just can't get over. That being said, purple is one of the hardest formulas to make, and they nailed it with this color. It's like a purpley, like grayish tone. They nailed it. It looks phenomenal. It blended so nicely with that, and it mixed so well with that orangey tone and created such a beautiful little like look. I just love this palette. It comes back in stock on the 17th. So if you can get your hands on it, be on Kaleidos' website and get it, because I know that they're coming back with only a couple units. So snag it, get your hands on it. If you've been considering buying Kaleidos' shadows, now this palette I definitely recommend. So I hope you enjoyed this video talk / tutorial. I don't know what you would call it, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.